Prime Video had no business dropping off campus on us with that kind of finale, and then expecting us to just casually wait for season 2. And the wildest part is that even the book readers are just as confused as everyone else about what's coming next. Garrett and Hannah survived their fake dating to real love arc by the skin of their teeth, but their story isn't slowing down. Showrunner Louisa Levy has already confirmed they still have plenty of road ahead in season 2. Instead of wrapping things up, the show is pushing them into what comes after the honeymoon phase, fades, which is honestly where relationships get the most interesting. Hannah is still trying to launch her music career, while Garrett is staring down the end of his college hockey run. The real question is, what happens to a couple like them when adulthood starts closing in? Their love story may not be the central focus anymore, but they're still going to sit at the heart of every emotional beat, especially since Hannah is best friends with the girl who is about to take over the next season. That best friend is Alli Hayes, who is finally getting her moment in the spotlight, and fans are losing it. Throughout season 1, Mika Abdallah made viewers obsessed with Alli's chaotic energy, her loyalty to Hannah, and her tendency to get pulled into the messiest situations. Now that the showrunner has heavily implied that Alli and Dean are leading season 2, the anticipation is off the charts. Alli's book storyline goes into darker, more emotional territory, and the show now has the freedom to reshape it. And at the center of that storm is Dean De Laurentiis, who ended season 1 in complete chaos. Dean, the Hawks' carefree, womanizing golden boy, finally caught feelings, only to be blindsided by a brutal revelation that triggered the finale's chaos. Stephen Kalin played him as charming and surface level for most of the season, but cracks started showing around episode 5. By the finale, we finally saw how much was happening underneath. Showrunner Louisa Levy has hinted that Dean's backstory has layers we haven't even touched yet, and season 2 is where it all starts coming out. There's even a mystery in his past tied to a new face on the Hawks, and that storyline is set up to be completely unpredictable, even for book readers. That's because the show has already diverged heavily from the books. In Elle Kennedy's original storyline, Dean and Hunter had a mentor-mentee dynamic that stayed wholesome. But in the show, Hunter gets entangled with Alli, and Dean finds out, leading to the season-ending fistfight between them. That single change removes the source material safety net, meaning season 2 can go anywhere. Meanwhile, John Logan is quietly set up for a major arc of his own. Antonio Cipriano played him as the loyal best friend with a secret crush on Hannah, but that storyline is evolving. Logan's real love story is about to begin with Grace Ivers, played by India Fowler, who is joining season 2, can go anywhere. Grace even had a blink and you miss it cameo at the Hawks fundraiser in season 1, but in the books, she and Logan share one of the most beloved romances in the entire off-campus series. The production team is reportedly very excited about their chemistry, and their slow-burn romance is expected to be a major emotional thread. John Tucker is also being positioned for long-term payoff. Jalen Thomas Brooks plays him as the steady, emotionally grounded presence on the Hawks, and the show has even adjusted his age so his eventual book storyline still fits later on. While he won't lead season 2, he'll get more screen time, more depth, and more setup for what's coming in his own arc down the line-term payoff. Jalen Thomas Brooks plays him as the steady, emotionally grounded presence on the Hawks, and the show has even adjusted. A new character is also joining. Philip Asu, known from Hamilton, is playing Scarlett, a theater artist guest directing an original play at the college. Since Alli is part of the drama department, Scarlett is stepping directly into her world, meaning she could become a mentor, a complication, or something far messier. Not everyone is returning though. Justin Cole, Hannah's musician crush played by Josh Houston, is not coming back for season 2. His role already faded toward the end of season 1, and while the door isn't fully closed, the show is moving forward without him for now. But the biggest engine of season 2 is still the fallout between Alli and Dean. In the books, their story is a slow burn with a very different structure, but the show has already changed key plot points. Most importantly, Alli sleeping with Hunter never happens in the original story. That single change creates an entirely new chain of consequences. Hunter joining the Hawks, Dean discovering the truth, and the fractured trust between all three of them becomes the emotional core of the season. And according to hints from the showrunner, Hunter's connection to Dean may go much deeper than anyone realizes, possibly tied to Dean's hidden past. Charlie Evans, who plays Hunter, is expected to have a much bigger role in season 2, reinforcing his importance in the unfolding drama. Meanwhile, Alli is stuck right in the middle, forced to confront whether she even wants to stay connected to Dean's increasingly complicated world. And then there's the darker turn. Without spoiling specifics, the books take a devastating twist in this storyline involving a beloved supporting character, and the show is reportedly keeping that impact intact. If Bo Maxwell stood out in season 1, season 2 may not be kind to that attachment. With Dean's unraveling secrets, Hunter's expanded role, Alli's emotional spiral, and the entire friend group being pulled apart, season 2 is shaping up to go far beyond what the books prepared anyone for. As for release timing, nothing is officially confirmed yet, but production is moving fast. All 8 scripts are already written. Filming is expected to begin quickly after Season 1 promotion wrapped, and cast members were already heading to Vancouver shortly after. If the production schedule mirrors Season 1, which filmed June-October 2025 and released in May 2026, then Season 2 could realistically arrive in 2027 or possibly a bit earlier.